Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to be making a quick video on how to use your airbrush tips for beginners, because I did just learn how to use my airbrush. So you want to start by getting yourself a decent airbrush. This one I got is a portable airbrush that you charge, and you just want to go ahead and charge it all the way up before you assemble it. And it came with about 3 of the different parts that you can put the paint in at the top, and I just used the smallest one because I wasn't going to have to put a lot in there. I was just going to be practicing. So I have the paint that I'm using is a water-based paint. It's not regular nail polish. Now that's something that I did have to learn the hard way. I did ruin my first airbrush that I had from using regular nail polish, and I would try to dilute that, but it did just clog my airbrush. So I have a water-based paint that I put in there, and when I used it at first, when I put it in, it was very liquidy because the paint was sitting for a while. So when I sprayed it that first time, it was just all water, just came out, just no color. So I tried to change the colors a bit and try to get it to come out, but it's still just spraying just the water. So that took me a while to realize that I had to first shake up the paint to get the water in the paint to mix up, and then I was able to get some to get in there and have the right consistency that it needs. And with that, I was able to add a couple of more colors in. So I put the pink in and I put the white in, but it's still very liquidy. So I'm going to try to spray it now. But first I mixed it up to see, because it's very liquidy, I mixed it up to see if it'll spray like that, but there's just way too much liquid, so it's still not spraying out. Alright, so now I'm just going to pour it out here just onto a napkin, and I'm going to start over now that I know that you have to shake them up before you put them in there. And now it's starting to spray out the way I want it to. So once I got the right consistency for the paint, I did go ahead and cure it, and I dumped the rest of it out onto a napkin so I could use a different color. But you want to, instead of just emptying it out from the top, you want to actually spray it out from the inside, because even when I put another color in, there was still yellow in the nozzle. So I sprayed it out some more and it just came out yellow. Now what I'm going to do is grab my stencils, and I just placed them over the nail, and they're very sticky. So I did stick them down. Sometimes I will hold the stencil just to make sure, but when you hold it down and then you spray it, it'll give it more of a kind of like an outlined effect. But if you don't hold it down and you just spray it, it gives more of that airy airbrush spray effect. So it kind of just depends on the design you're going for. With the second nail that I'm going to do it with a black nail polish base. And I want to see how the colors look over the nail polish before I use the airbrush. And see here, when I sprayed it, it still came out yellow. There was still a lot of yellow in there. So you want to make sure that you spray it all the way out before you put another color in. Just use a paper towel and turn it on and just do the nozzle and spray until all of the paint from before comes out before you put the new color in. So it still came out yellow. I wanted it to be blue. So now I'm just taking a little bit of nail polish remover and putting it on a piece of napkin, and I'm just going to clean that off, and I'm going to try again. So now here it is with the blue. There still is a little bit of a yellow outline from the yellow in the background, but it came out pretty good the way I wanted it to. And I'm just going to go ahead and top it and cure it. And I'm topping this one too, even though it just came out all yellow, but it was still wet. So I want to top it, and I want to cure this one too. So now that I know what I'm doing a little bit, I'm going to do an airbrush design. I want to use different colors and just utilize some more of the colors that came in the pack and spray out the previous color before you put the new one in. The pack that I got, it had about, I think it had about 9 or maybe even 12. I think it had about 12 different colors. So I was able to mix in a lot of those. Alright, so now I'm done with my airbrush. So now I'm just going to do a few lines just to really get the colors to come out. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and top and cure this one. And here's the final results from start to finish. I know this video went kind of fast, but I wanted to try this real quick. I'll be making some more stuff soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.